Susan Frank Anderson here at the Journey In, bringing you into awareness of the inner journey. I had a little question last time and I thought, did I really convey to you, the seat reserved for you, what it means to be on a spiritual journey? And I think you get the idea that it's internal, but I'm not talking about religion. Religion is good. If you have religion, there's nothing wrong with it. But Christianity, Judaism, Muslim, Islam, they're all religions and they all have their own beliefs, which is fine. But not everybody appreciates them, number one. And maybe even you, as a Christian or as a Jewish person, maybe there's some things that trouble you about your religion. Stay in your religion. That's not what you need to be doing. If that's working for you, stay in it. What you need to understand is that the spirit is the basis of the religion. So what is spirit? Who is spirit? Well, most people believe in a higher power, even if they don't go to church or they don't go to temple or visit a mosque. They still believe in a higher power, that there's something greater than us. So even scientists, get that. And quantum physics and all of those things know that there are powers in the universe greater. Those powers are actually in all of us because they're divine. So to not be in us would be unfair, wouldn't it? Its love is the highest power of consciousness. In other words, that is our spirit. When we can really be open and vulnerable to love. When I left you last time, I mentioned that I would give you tools and strategies. The number one tool and strategy is when you can offload the human fogs, those things that fog your brain, fear, obligation, guilt, shame. That's an acronym, a word for those words, because those are the principal negative characters that give you fear, worry, doubt. So if you can offload those and unload love, unconditional love, not the false love of humans, or oh I love you, or oh I love this, that's all good, that's fun. But relationship issues that happen between two lovers are really coming from not loving yourself enough. It seems like that's backwards, but it's really truth. I see it all the time in my counseling practice. I have couples come in and he said, she said, they said, they're blaming each other, they're upset with each other, they're arguing. What's that about? Well, they're trying to make the relationship work outside in. When you feel good enough inside, you will have differences with other people. That's not the problem. But your spirit will be calm, steady, stable in your own reality. So like this book here, this is one of my journals, it says, be present. You are present in your own being. You're not in somebody else's being, depending on what they're saying. They can say whatever they want. If it isn't true to you, that can upset you, no problem. You can be mad or sad. You don't have to be glad. But you know how to speak, how to express your reality of how that makes you feel, or how you feel misunderstood and you're sad that they think that about you. That's the deal, is that you're learning how to stay present with your own true self in your reality and share out of that to be known to the other person. When you do that, there's less conflict, less argument, and you're actually able to communicate better because you're not feeling shamed or blamed inside. It's not triggering you as much. It may trigger you some, but you're not operating in unforgiveness of them. You let it go. Say, well, I guess they don't get what I'm feeling. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow to communicate that. But you have a peace. You don't get all revved up and stay revved up, can't sleep, wake up in the morning still revved up. The spiritual path, you know you're loved. So you begin to feel worthy. your worthiness factor rises. You actually rise above what you were feeling about yourself when you were just operating in your human consciousness, unconscious to what was inside of you. So you know you're significant. I matter. You're secure. I got inner security. It's not dependent on what other people, because that thing is going to go up and down like a roller coaster, and I'm going to be flipping around inside out and feeling all dizzy about myself, just like when I go to the amusement park and I get off the ride and I have to restabilize. This way, spiritual life, you're stable most of the time. And if you get triggered or you have some kind of hopelessness, you're able to meditate back. So that's another tool and strategy. You can get centered and grounded back inside with this higher power. So you call him God, you call him love. I call him God because that's divine to me. That's what I call the inner power that I connect with. That's in everybody. I see the divine potential in everyone. That's how I can look at people and counsel all day and hear some of the awful stories and things people do to hurt each other, and have hope that they can rise above living in that kind of pain. And they can find their inner joy to communicate that out to others so that they can help them understand, and that they can get rid of their ego and false pride, false beliefs. Living more in love and inside of that matrix. Now, what is a matrix? That's just a structure. I have a box here that I absolutely love. Look at this box. It says, simplify, simplify, find things, find your peace, find your balance. There is beauty. What does that mean? Life is simpler when you don't have all these false beliefs and you're able to do this. What's that say? Can you see it? Think outside the box. Don't let people put you in a box and make you small. Expand. Expand. Affirm. I matter. I am amazing. I have star power. I have star power that is beginning to grow. That will help me rise into the way I was created and meant to be. And again, talk about my book. That's a process. Helps you do that. Helps you do that so that you can become your most mature spiritual self and keep on evolving from that platform, rising above the old levels that you once, they were turbulent. Let's just face it. They were terrifying and turbulent. Now they become much more peaceful, calm, serene. You accept things you can't change, but you know you're growing, and that's changing you and how you look at things. So I hope that helps. Affirmations, affirm yourself, think outside the box, be able to rise above what other people say about you, because you know you're a deeply loved being. Stay present with that idea. That's a gift you need to give yourself. Thank you for coming by again to the Journey In. See you next time soon. We'll talk more about this. Bye-bye.